What if your entire life was a lie and everyone was in on it but you? That's the plot of last night's movie. Today on Movies365, we're looking at The Truman Show, and it's movie 190 of my 365 movie challenge. Let's get into it.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
I absolutely love this movie. It's not only one of my favorite movies from the 90s, it's probably one of my favorite movies, period. Jim Carrey plays Truman Burbank, just your regular, average guy who's living in this idyllic seaside town, and it turns out that his entire life is a 24/7 television program, everything from his birth up until the time of the movie. And he's starting to see cracks in the system, starting with when he sees a light fall from the giant studio's ceiling or the sky, and then sees his father, who had been written off the show, sneaking onto the set. This movie is just, it's like nothing I'd ever seen before. And I remember when I saw this when I was a kid, I remember everyone kind of had that moment after seeing it. It was my life, The Truman Show. It is so well done. The acting obviously is fantastic. Jim Carrey is amazing in this. This is kind of his first role that wasn't just goofball comedy, and it showed that Jim Carrey could act, which would lead to a lot of great dramatic roles in the future. I mean, he just plays this part perfectly with a combination of his humor and his sort of I guess tenderness, and it's just a really great performance. But the directing is also fantastic in this, as we shuffled between a lot of the shots that are in The Truman Show, with hidden cameras and these sort of things that make you feel like you are actually now watching The Truman Show. And I think that that's also one of the media critiques that I didn't really pick up on too much when I'd seen this before, but it was really fascinating to me last night when I watch it, is just as much as this movie is about this poor guy whose life is this TV show, it's also about the culture that consumes it. As we go to the shots of people watching The Truman Show around the world, and people are obsessed with it, and people sit there and they watch and they hang on every single moment of someone else's life. This sort of parasocial relationship that we'll become familiar with as media developed after this movie. So really prophetic in a certain way, and also really biting social commentary. So just overall, this movie, it's 5 out of 5 for me. It is just so original, it's so different, it's so well done, and everything from the acting to the cinematography to the score just is throws you into this world, and all you want is for Truman to be all right. And that iconic line, which I'll do here. So we'll see you for the next movie, and if I don't see you before then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.